Mm-mm.
So take this part of your experience. It's always with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can ever take awareness from you. No experience is proof that awareness is not here, is there? Because there's always awareness of every experience. No thought says awareness is not here, because there's always awareness of that thought. So there must be awareness even in the midst of thought. So just take this fact of awareness and sense into it, like we're doing here together now. Sense into awareness, feel into it. Just take notice of it. It's like saying, yes, this is here. Yes, in this moment, I'm not going to deny that awareness is here. I'm not going to look for more awareness. I'm going to give recognition to this awareness that's here. Recognition. Sense it, feel it. Realize that there is no you that possesses awareness. That's the illusion, isn't it? I'm the one that's aware. I'm the one that thinks. I'm the one that does I'm the one that's on a search. The funny thing is you can never find that one, can you?
No.
But it's so deeply ingrained that you think it must be there.
Yeah, it feels very real.
It feels very real, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many other things have you felt to be very real that didn't turn out to be real?
Oh.
You're like most human beings then. We've all felt many things to be real, huh?
Yeah.
That didn't end up being real. But we felt them very, very much so. So that's not a very good indicator of reality. So of course, hey, if the I sense didn't feel real, all this wouldn't even exist, would it? The illusion, none of this false sense of separation would ever exist if it didn't seem real. Seeming real is what illusion does. It's funny that we don't get this, right? We think it's illusion, of course it's not real, but they make stages like this one. And then they do these things called plays, right? Mm-hmm. And people do this thing called act. Act like people they're not. Right? So they do unreal things, and we pay money to see people do unreal things and act in unreal ways in situations that don't actually exist. Mm-hmm. And if they do a really good job, we temporarily suspend our disbelief, right? Mm-hmm. And we start to feel it's very real, right? The actor's on the stage, oh God, I hope Johnny survives. I hope, or I hope whoever, Susie comes back to him. It's totally illusory. But the nature of good illusion, intelligent illusion, creative illusion, is it gives the sense of being real, doesn't it? In a play, in a movie, on a TV program, right? You go watch these reality shows where there's not an ounce of reality happening in them. Right? Right? But that's one of the qualities of illusion, is that it appears and feels and is experienced to be real. That's why illusion is a very powerful force in the universe, because it's not just because its falseness isn't power, but the fact that it can appear to be real, that's the power. So sure, you, like human beings, have a sense of a you that appears to be and feels to be very real. And so I say, you just come and agree with it. Have a total agreement. Okay, the sense of self feels to be and seems to be very real. Start with, again, we're getting back to experience, right? Mm-hmm. Stay with your experience. In your experience, the me seems to be and feels to be very real. Fine. Only then can the investigation continue, right? It seems to be that there is a separate me. There feels to be a separate me. Now let me find out if there actually is one, because a lot of things feel and seem real that aren't. Maybe I seem and feel to be real, and maybe I'm not. And the more you look, you keep not finding yourself, as you've told me from your own response, but there is awareness there. Always there is awareness, you see.
Okay.
And so just feel that sense of awareness. And if you ever get confused, just tell yourself, there is awareness here. That much I know. There is seeing, hearing. There's the awareness of seeing and hearing. There is awareness here. What's awareness? What's the sense of awareness? You know the sense of self. What's the sense of awareness? And live in that sense, live in that feel. And the rest takes care of itself. That's why I mean there is literally nothing to understand. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, the rest is a piece of cake. Yeah, it's like, sliding on a banana peel or ice or something, And when you just slip into awakening, it's pretty easy. Come on now. You live in your the sense of being, and the rest takes care of itself. That same guy I talked about earlier, Bonky, the Zen guy about the unborn, his whole teaching was remain in the unborn for 30 days. Nobody can remain in the unborn for 30 days and not be enlightened. That was it's impossible. Remain in the unborn for 30 days. That's it. I say, try 3 seconds. Start with 3 seconds. 3 seconds is very, very, very potent. Very, very, very potent. 3 seconds without succumbing to the mind saying, I need to know this, I need to understand that, I need to have this wrapped up, but this, but that, but. Just try 30 seconds. 3 seconds, then 30 seconds. And you'll start to see that your experience of awareness itself will be much more real than all the understandings you've ever had. Everything you've ever read, because all of a sudden it's something that's it's happening in your experience. It's real. And connecting with something that's real is very powerful. As I say, the rest takes care of itself.